Okay. Hi. This is gonna be a totally down-to-earth, simple video. I'm literally just gonna be here because I'm gonna be talking for like 30 minutes and editing that is just madness, absolute madness, okay? And another thing, I know that you can just go on Letterboxd, okay? But if you care about your attention span, just sit down here and listen to me, okay? I'm here sitting in pain, but we're gonna do this, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna start from the back. So the last movie that I watched, or in this case, movies. I've never watched Lord of the Rings before because I just couldn't bother, you know? I had Harry Potter, that was enough for me. So I didn't bother to watch Lord of the Rings. And a week ago, I discovered it. And you know what happened. For anybody that has not seen Lord of the Rings, you have to watch it now. It is so amazing that I am now confused whether Harry Potter is better or is Lord of the Rings better. I loved the second one a lot. I got like goosebumps all over my skin when the battles are going on. Every single battle scene is so beautifully done that I got goosebumps. And right now I'm finishing the third movie and then I'm gonna be done. The next movie that I got to recommend is The Zodiac by David Fincher. And I watched it when I was on vacation. And let me tell you, it may be very long, but every single scene, every single thing, all connected perfectly together. And the ending was amazing. The ending scene was amazing. And the acting was amazing. And I heard somewhere that David Fincher wanted to use like the whole script, so he told the actors to talk very fast. These are one of my favorites that I watched this year. So I had a big fear, okay, actually not fear, I had a big thing for hating sea nibblism. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but then I watched Bones and All, and it just changed my life. It is so, even the blood, even the gore was so beautiful. Oh, it's a horror, but also like a romance movie. And because I watched Bones and All, then I can move on, you know, to just one of the most famous movies of all time, which is The Silence of the Lambs, which I also recommend so much. Somehow in my head, I was thinking that The Silence of the Lambs would be very gory. And just because we're in this kind of crime thing right now, I'm gonna recommend you a TV show. One of the best TV shows that I've ever watched is Killing Eve. There were obviously episodes that felt kind of boring to me. The ending shouldn't have ended the way it did for all the fans. It is so tiring, even like that, like this. The ending shouldn't have ended the way it did for all of the fans out there, because we need more. We need more. The next movie also felt kind of long to me, but it actually wasn't, is The Talented Mr. Ripley. And I thought that this was a romance movie, but it's actually not. I would say that it's a very dark movie about obsession, but it's based in Italy, so it just kind of mixes all together. It was not what I expected. I watched this movie in parts, so I think I finished it in like 3 days. I don't know why it took so long, but I just feel like a lot of people would love this movie if they watched it. So it's The Talented Mr. Ripley, okay? These two next movies are the best romance movies that I watched. The first movie is about time, and it also has a very beautiful message, and the ending is very good, and it has that kind of British humor in it. The story isn't like slowly building or anything, it just kind of starts, the storyline just starts, and I've never watched it before and I liked it a lot. The next movie that I also recommend a lot for the romance lovers is the movie Emma, and I mean the newer version because there's two. And I tried reading the book, but it's I have this version which is very small with very small writing, just impossible to read. So I watched the movie first. Let me just say, this thing surprised me the most. The cinematography was so beautiful, the filming was so beautiful. Hi, this is the editing me exactly 2 weeks later. And let me just say that I am very, very sincerely sorry for doing this thing that when I start talking about a movie, I just say that it's amazing, great, and then I just go on to the next movie. It's kind of a habit, but I usually can't describe movies with words. I can only describe them with feelings, and please bear with me, I'm still learning. But yeah, now that I'm editing, this video kind of seems like shit. I think I have my voice back. Another movie that I really enjoyed watching is May December, but it's basically about this actress that comes to like studies real life woman that she's gonna be playing, and this woman has a relationship with like a lot younger man. But also the thing that I need to say is that it's kind of ended too quickly for me. The last 3 things that I have to recommend, this one is gonna surprise you, but Camp Cretaceous Jurassic World is the best animated show that I've ever watched. I know it says that it's a kids show, but it is not. I love all the jump scares. I love the story. I know they kind of pulled it so that it was longer, but it should be longer because it's so good. The latest season is so scary. It is not for kids. The next thing that I have to recommend is this theater show that was actually filmed so I could watch it on television, but it's Prima Facie with Jodie Comer. It's just brilliant to me, and I would love to have seen it live. I think I watched a lot more great movies this year. I just lost my voice and I just can't talk anymore.